Move into your boys. It's the 4:05 p.m. kickoff on Super Sunday. It's from Queensland Bank Stadium. It's your boys. It's the Cowboys. They're taking on the Melbourne Storm. Talk to me about this lineup.
Yeah, Scotty Drinkwater makes his return back at fullback. Kyle Felt and Semi Valmini in the wing position. Zach Leiba and Peter Iku in the centres. Tom Dida, Chad Townsend in the halves. John McLean, Colin Hess in the prop role. Reece Robson in the hooker position. Big Luchi Lailua returns. And Helen Lukey in the second row position. Jake Granville to round out the lock position, which, funny enough, they haven't named Nanai. No, he's back for this game. He's on the bench. I didn't even see it. Sorry. He comes back from his suspension with Jack Gronkowski and JTB and Griffin Nanny in the interchange bench, with KF in the 18th jersey. Brendan Elliott, Jason Tamalolo also makes his return. I did get into that. Ben Hampton, Valentine Holmes, William Cotter, and Murray Talangai. Also, another team who's made named 24 players. Obviously, the last three being State of Origin players. Look, as we said it before, with the Bulldogs, these four players, Tom Deard and Valentine Holmes, William Cotter, and Murray Talangai, if they come out of it all fresh, unscathed, I think they do come back into the squad. Good response last week. I was there at CommBank Stadium, and I will give my honest reports. I don't really like the new stadium. I like the old. I know that I'm still stuck in my own ways, but I do like a little bit of Grass Hill, which was the old Parramatta Stadium that you used to have at either end. Look, I'm not going to say it was a shit stadium, but it is a good stadium. A bit tight when you're trying to eat some food, but
I do like stadiums in Australia. One of the best.
I do like my grass hills. I do like the hill at Brookie, the hill at down at Wollongong, the Leichhardt Oval, Penrith, you got the two little grass hill areas at either end of the goalpost. So I am a bit stuck in my ways like that. But I was at the game and we looked good. We responded well from our 60-66. I know I talked with the mascot for Parramatta and I said, please don't hit us by 50. A little bit of joke and pointing and fingering and whatnot going on there, but we looked good. 6-all at halftime. We responded well in the second half. Seeing my man Sean Russell get 1 out of 3 try conversions. The first one I would have given it to him being flat, but I think we responded how we should respond in a losing situation. Yeah, we lost, but it could have gone either way. It could have gone, it did go Eels' way. It could have gone our way, and we could be, 2 points here. It was a nice tight game, especially for Origin period. Crowd wasn't really there, but hey, we just need to build on that. I'd rather lose games like we did last week, not the previous week at Leichhardt Oval where we didn't show up at all. But it's good to see Big Leachy back into the squad after those charges being dropped, and hopefully Jason Tamalolo comes into the squad as well, coming off his injury as well.
Yeah, hopefully that $1 million man can come in here and make a difference.
No. 950.
Chucking a few bonuses under the tables at $1 billion. But like you said, the way this team bounced back, you could have, let's be completely honest, you could have gone to Parramatta and copped 60, copped 70 points, and no one would have batted an eye because you copped 66 to the Tigers the week before. But instead, they went out, and in that first 40, they were probably unlucky not to be ahead. Like you said, Sean Russell, he had 2 disallowed tries where one of them, any other day of the week, if you flip a coin, it's probably a try, like you said.
I turned to his mum and said it was flat. I'll give it. It's not because of Horn. It was just the play. Everybody, even Para fans, I agree with Para fans. It should have been a try, but nonetheless.
Yeah, so we live in a world where this could have been a 13-plus game. However, they did keep it quite close. They put in a good performance, and I think, like you said, as a Cowboys fan, it wasn't about can we beat Parramatta. It was can we stay with Parramatta? Can we show that the wheels haven't fallen off completely? It was a little bump in the road. It was we popped the tire when we hit a pothole, but we're back steady and we're going to push on this week because your draw doesn't get that much easier. You are taking on the Melbourne Storm this weekend. You've got Nick Meaney, Will Warbrick, Remus Smith, Justin Olam, Xavier Coates, Cameron Munster, Jerome Hughes, Big Nelson, Harry Grant, Christian Welsh, Trent Leore, Alicia Katoa, Josh Kinn, Bronson Garlick, Aaron Penne, Kama Kamika, Grant Anderson, Tyrone Wishart, Marion Seve, Tom Eisenhuth, Tariq Sims, and Kane Bradley. And that is an absolute mouthful. But I think I have nailed that. So if anyone is listening to this episode, let me know how I went with those names. But Blackster, it doesn't get much easier. That Tigers game was the game where I think if you looked at this 3-game stretch and you said, we get 2 points there, we compete against the Eels and the Storm, we're happy. But losing to the Tigers, does this make this a game where you almost need the 2 points? You almost need to make a statement. Like, where are we sitting at the moment? We're sitting second last, not playing the best football, but showing that you can mix it with the big guns. Is this a much must-win game for the Cowboys? What do you make of this Storm side? And then you can throw it back to me. I'll give my prediction first, as you gave your prediction first last game.
Yeah, look, in a realistic world, we sit third last, not second last, but we won't touch on that topic. I think this game has come to us at a good time, especially if we've got the bye next week. Coming off Origin, I think we have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose from this game. We go out there and we lose 24-20, good on us. But you reverse the roles and we win 24-20, and it's all about Melbourne Storm, how they couldn't bounce back. I'm not shocked. I wouldn't be shocked here if we come out here and we blow them away at home. It wouldn't be shocking to me at all. But
please tell me this isn't one of your 13 pluses where you pick the Cowboys to blow them away at home.
You got to do your predictions first, so you can do it first, and then I will give you my predictions of whether it will be 1 to 12 or 13 plus.
Before I read out this team list, I had in my head who I was going to pick, and a little bit different to you. I like to, obviously, I read the team list when I type them out, and then when we read them out, I get to see them again, and I go, okay, that's who they're actually matching up against, because I don't always go, Cowboys are playing Storm, let's do them back-to-back, so I don't see how they line up against each other. So I think you guys have a strong squad. I think we also can see here this is a strong Melbourne squad, but it's two teams that have a lot of Origin players out. So I was leaning towards Melbourne Storm 13 plus. I'm going to change it to a 1 to 12. Purely
Storm.
To Storm, yep. Purely 1 to 12 Storm. Purely because I can see a world where a Cameron Munster doesn't back up. A Harry Grant doesn't back up. Someone, not all of them, but someone doesn't back up. And it gives the Cowboys a chance. So I'm going to go Melbourne 1 to 12. And I'm praying that I haven't been listening and remembering your tips, but I'm praying there's not a 13 plus to the Cowboys in here. I'm hoping it's a 1 to 12 at best.
Look, a smart man will go 13 plus, but I'm not smart, so I have gone 1 to 12 Cowboys.
1 to 12 Cowboys, all right. So there's your probably upset of the round. I'm not sure what that's paying, but I'm sure we'll look at it later. And if you have a little bit of a punt, gamble responsibly and abuse Baxter at the end of the show in the comment section. But Baxter